Download this code and get free GPT-4o from codegive.com, link in the description below. Certainly. URL encoding is a crucial concept when working with web applications, particularly when it comes to sending data through URLs. In Java, you can use the URL encoder class to encode query parameters so that they can be safely transmitted over the internet. Hashtag. What is URL encoding? URL encoding replaces unsafe ASCII characters with a % followed by 2 hexadecimal digits. For example, spaces are replaced with plus or %20, and special characters such as and, equals, and, are encoded to prevent them from being misinterpreted as control characters in the URL. Hashtag. When to use URL encoding. When sending data via HTTP GET requests. When constructing query strings with parameters that may include special characters. When dealing with user input that may contain spaces or symbols. Hashtag. Java URL encoder class. The URL encoder class provides methods to encode strings for use in URLs. The main method you'll use is encode, string s, string charset. Hashtag. Example of URL encoding in Java. Here's a simple example that demonstrates how to encode query parameters using Java. Hashtag. Explanation of the code. 1. Imports. We import the necessary classes for URL encoding and decoding. 2. Parameters. We define some sample parameters that include spaces and special characters. 3. Encoding. We use URL encoder.encode to encode each parameter, specifying UTF-8 as the character encoding. 4. Constructing the URL. We create a full URL by appending the encoded query parameters to a base URL. 5. Output. The complete encoded URL is printed to the console. 6. Decoding, optional. For demonstration, we decode the encoded parameters back to their original forms using URL decoder.decode. Hashtag. Conclusion. URL encoding is an essential technique in web development to ensure that your parameters are transmitted correctly. Using the URL encoder class in Java makes it easy to encode and decode query parameters, allowing you to construct safe and reliable URLs.